Hey everyone, Katie here from Simply Earth with a live reveal of our February recipe box. Woot woot! So excited to be here with you today. I'm just going to double check that all my connections are going. Let's see. Okay. Live on YouTube is going good. All right. So if you're watching, let me know where you're watching from. I think my Facebook connection isn't working, so I'm just going to send a quick post to tell people to join on YouTube. I'm going to say, hey friends, looks like my Facebook connection isn't working. Please join me on YouTube. There we go. All right, let me know where you're watching from. Hi, Doreen. So glad you're here and you can hear me. Hey, Amy. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Holly in Illinois and Jamie in Indiana. Welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. We're going to be talking all about the February recipe box. Our theme is melt and pour soap and hand soap, so kind of DIY soaping in general. So it's a great box. I'll teach you all about what's in it, what you're going to make, and give you some tips and tricks along the way. So I'm going to say hey to everyone, and we'll get started in just a moment here. Doreen's in Louisiana. We've got Amy in Texas, Jamie in Kansas City with 8 inches of snow. Amazing. It has just been freezing here. We have snow on the ground, which I love, but it's just, and we're in Wisconsin. But I think it's 6 degrees today, and that's like the warmest it's been almost in a week. Hey, Nancy. Welcome. In Randall, Karen from Missouri. So glad you guys could join me today. In Kentra in Virginia. Welcome, welcome. And I'm just going to let my teammate know that my Facebook connection isn't working real quick. And then all right, so let's go ahead and get started. 63 in Florida, nice. Okay, so we're going to be talking all about our lovely soap recipe box. Oh, if you are unfamiliar with Simply Earth, let me just share a little bit about us. My name's Katie. I'm a co-founder and I'm a certified aromatherapist. And our mission is to have pure ingredients, high quality ingredients that are also affordable, budget friendly, and also make using them easy. All of our essential oils are GCMS tested by a third party. So that means another organization is making sure that they are totally pure. That is the only way to tell if a oil is pure is through a GCMS test. And we also donate 13% of all our profits to different organizations working to end human trafficking. So our products are also ingredients that you can feel good about using because you're not only improving your life, but you're changing the life of others. Give a heart if you've been with Simply Earth for a while, or comment new if this is your first time hanging out with us. Heather's here from Idaho. Been really cold where Jamie is. Amy shares a heart, longtime member. Same with Karen. So glad you're here. So if you're new to Simply Earth, I want to share before I dive into the box, I want to tell you what it is first. So we in each recipe box, it's a subscription box where you get 4 full-size essential oils sent to your door. You get 6 recipes created by a certified aromatherapist. And then we also include key ingredients. There's a new theme every month. So this month we are talking all about melt and pour soap. Next month will be a new theme where you're making new products. And with your first recipe box, you get a big bonus box. We'll also give you a new big bonus box with every 6 boxes. So you get one on your first, you'll get another one on your 7th box. And your big bonus box includes key ingredients that you'll need to make the recipes in the box. We don't use every ingredient in the big bonus box each month. But we do over the course of those months, those 6 months. Awesome. We've got a lot of, oh, this is so fun. A lot of people who've been with us for a while. So glad you're here. And our February recipe box exists because soap doesn't have to be boring. Your routine should be lovely. So commercial soaps often contain harsh detergents. They're actually usually not soap. Instead, they're detergents and they get you clean, but they can leave your skin feeling tight and stripped of natural oils. Can you see my fingertips? How dry they get? This soap helps a lot with that. And so we are going to be making soaps with a lovely lather. We're going to be using a gentle melt and pour soap base, moisturizing almond oil and natural mica for a creative spa-like experience. And it's complete hand care from exfoliating cotton candy recipe that I'm excited to share with you and a hand balm. We are covering every step to keep your hands soft and clean. On a scale from 1 to 10, how excited are you to try soap making? Are you a total newbie or are you a master? Doreen's been with us since 2019. That's amazing. Doris has been 3.5 years. Jamie since March 2023. That's awesome. So you experienced subscribers have probably made some soap recipes before. It's so much fun. What I love about melt and pour soap is that it feels a lot like crafting. I think a lot of DIY recipes almost feel like baking, but with melt and pour soap, it feels more like crafting because you're going to make something really pretty at the end. So let's talk about the essential oils in this month's box. Each box has 4 full-size oils. I'd love for you to comment which oil here are you most excited for. First off, we have Sleepy essential oil blend, which smells so good. Don't feel like you only can use it when you want to support feeling sleepy. You can just use it in your diffuser for a calm, relaxing atmosphere. I absolutely love how this blend smells. It's actually one of my favorite smelling blends that we carry. Oh. It's got lavender, grapefruit, bergamot, and hoe wood in it. It's really calming and relaxing. And it's a great oil to incorporate into a nighttime routine or, like I mentioned, just when you want to relax. We also have Lava Essential Oil Blend. This blend is inspired by the very popular scent Volcano. And so if you're familiar with that scent, give our essential oil version a smell and see if you think it smells similar. If we how close you think we are. And we're going to be using it for a Lava Love soap bar. I like using this in like Valentine's recipes because there are so many fun puns with lava. I lava you. I lava you. This blend has grapefruit, blood orange, hoe wood, and sandalwood essential oil. So that sandalwood gives it that kind of beachy vibe, where the grapefruit and blood orange bring that citrus summery feel, and hoe wood also adds a calming element and grounding element to the blend. Next up, we have tangerine. This is one of my kid favorite essential oils to use with my kids. It's sweet, citrusy, and it's great for brightening the mood. It's also really good for creating clear, bright, beautiful skin. And last but not least is basil essential oil. It's herbal and grounding. You might not like how it smells by itself, but don't write it off because it's incredible for adding depth and interest to blends. So I love just a great way to use it is to take a ready-made blend or combine a couple oils in your diffuser and then add just one drop of basil, and it's going to transform the scent into something rich and complex and interesting. So definitely experiment putting basil in your diffuser with other essential oils. All right, so some of the oils you guys are most excited for are tangerine, basil. Heather's excited for lava. Holly says basil's a new oil, only new oil to you. I'm excited to hear what you think. And yeah, try experimenting with it. It's a very herbal smelling oil. So I don't really love it by itself, but I love it with other things. Amy is team herbal. She loves basil with orange. Awesome. I'll have to try that. Mary says lava is one of her favorites, and she also loves tangerine and other citrus oils. Citrus oils are probably my favorite, but they are all so good and all have different benefits. Random tangent, because I have this next to me because it was sitting out because we're cleaning out this room that we're in. It's almost my birthday. And in what year was it? 2020, 2021, maybe, or 2022. I released a kid's book all about how essential oils help, and it's really cute. And I wanted to share one page to help. That I think is a really great way to help understand how essential oils support have aromatherapy benefits. And so this is Aroma the unicorn. She goes on a little adventure. In her world, clouds come out of unicorn horns when they smell something they like, but it doesn't work for Aroma. So she tries smelling different things. And this is when she smells an herbal oil like basil. She needs to relax, sighed a sloth from above. She's too worked up. Here's something she'll love. Oh, wait, that's the wrong page, but also very cute. Hold on. This is the one I wanted to show you. Ahem, said a voice. Maybe I can help. From a garden, out popped an elf. What you need is to concentrate. Smell this herb. It'll set you straight. So Aroma smells the herb. She takes a deep breath, gives a big exhale. Her horn went honk, another fail. Wah, 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 wah. And you can make really fun sounds and also help teach your kids how to take deep breaths to calm themselves. So random tangent, but I thought it was so perfect thinking about basil and how it can support you specifically. Okay, so I'll go back to the regular planned programming. Let's talk about the key. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to update the glycerin melt and pour soap base picture. But let's meet the ingredients inside your recipe box. And the first one is a glycerin melt and pour soap base, not shea butter, but this. And it'll come in a little cute tray like this with little cavities. And this will help you measure out your soap for the different recipes. It'll probably be melted together, but just like a tray of ice, you can break it apart so that you can pull out just one cube. And this is a transparent soap base. Once you melt it, it becomes clear and window-like. It's so much fun to work with. And it's really easy. You're going to just gently melt it either in a double boiler or in a microwave. If you do it in a microwave, use very short intervals because if it bubbles up, you won't get this clear effect. It'll be more cloudy and also it can get rubbery. It'll still work like soap. It just won't probably be exactly what you wanted when you were making it. You'll also get fuchsia mica powder, which is a natural colorant to color our products and make them so cute. I love color, so it's always fun for me when we can add some color to a recipe box. You're also going to get 2 foaming hand soap tablets. We have a recipe for one, so you get a bonus one. And so you can use it when a recipe runs out another or if you want to make another batch. Tell me, which extra are you most excited for? Glycerin soap, fuchsia mica powder, and foaming hand soap. Crunch is asking, is glycerin soap based really safe? Yes, it's super safe. I wanted to mention that when you make soap from scratch, you have to use lye, and that's usually something people really worry about. But with melt and pour soap, that process has already been done. The lye has turned oils into soap already, and so this is super safe. You can use it, it's really gentle. You can use it actually as a face bar or body bar, and it's very safe to work with. Kentra's excited about foaming hand soap. So is Karen. Mary says, love it all. David's excited for the mica powder. Awesome, awesome. Our glycerin melt and pour soap is actually also unique to Simply Earth. We worked with our supplier to most glycerin soaps contain pegs and phthalates, and we had to work really hard to get ours to be free of those things to keep it super safe. So another great thing about our glycerin soap. And Amy's excited about the foaming hand soap and excited about the extra one so you can make a different scent. Along with your box, you get a free big bonus box, and I'll just quickly walk you through what's in there. So first off, you have fractionated coconut oil. This is a carrier oil. I'll group fractionated coconut oil and almond oil together. Those are carrier oils, so they dilute essential oils. They also are filled with wonderful things that your skin loves, so they're really nourishing to your skin. Solid coconut oil we'll use to thicken different products we make, and again, it's really great for your skin, rich and beautiful and moisturizing. You'll also get beeswax, another thickener, and this creates a protective layer on your skin. It's perfect for chapsticks and supporting chapped skin. You'll also get 6 5 milliliter bottles that you can use to put your diffuser blends in that you make, and also 6 roll-on bottles that you can use to put your roll-on recipe in. I posted in our Facebook group, what are some things you guys learned from January? And there were a few comments about how great roll-ons are. So I'm excited that we've got more people on the roll-on train. Choo-choo! And we've got a really great roll-on recipe in this month that I think a lot of people will find very helpful. So let's go ahead and dive into our recipes. Oh, but before we dive in, just a quick safety check. Everybody's skin is different, so you do a patch test when you're trying a new product. Dilution is key. We dilute all these recipes for you, so you don't have to worry about it. But just stick to the recipe cards so that you know your recipes are safe. Pet and kit safety. Some oils require extra care around fur babies and little ones. Check on the safety guide on the back of our bottles. We have kids safe range, and if you're using an essential oil around a pet, always make sure the door is open so that they can leave the space if it bothers them. We have more info on our blog about using essential oils with pets if you're curious more about that. And these products are not medical advice. They're just helpful products to care for you and your health. So first recipe we want to talk about in this month's box is our Citrus Breeze Foaming Hand Soap. This uses your foaming hand soap tablet. It's super easy to work with. You're just going to plop your tablet into a foaming hand soap dispenser. This dispenser doesn't come in your box. So we have some available on our website that you can add on to your box. If you add products onto your box, you get free shipping plus 10% off add-ons. But if you already have a foaming hand soap dispenser at home, just reuse that. Over time, it'll separate a little bit, like maybe you noticed right when I held this up. So you can just give it a quick shake before you use it to get it all distributed evenly. So the citrus foaming hand soap, we'll talk about the vibe, what it does, and give you a couple tips. So the vibe is a bright, bubbly, refreshing upgrade for your kitchen bathroom sink. It smells really good. The foam is really great. Whoa, look at that. Silky, beautiful foam. I don't really have a place to put this foam now. um, and it's really easy to use soap and easy to make soap. We created a really lovely scent using tangerine, lava, and basil. And a pro tip is that to get foam, it has to be in a foaming hand soap dispenser. If you use it with a regular pump, it'll just squirt into your hand as a liquid. You need a foaming soap dispenser to push air into it so that it foams. Um, it will, if you don't have a foaming soap dispenser, it'll still work like soap. It just won't foam when you put it into your hand. So where are you going to put this recipe when you make it? Is it going to go next to your kitchen sink or in your bathroom? Karen says kitchen. Amy says bathroom. Awesome. I've got ours next to our kitchen sink right now. When I am in a pinch for dish soap, I will just wash my dishes with this. I will just go squirt, squirt, and wash it. So there's another little hack you can use with this because soap is soap. Got another vote for kitchen, bathroom, kitchen. Doreen says both. Holly says kitchen. Heather says bathroom. About tied, I think. Cool. All right, so for our next recipe in this month's box is our Lava Love soap bar. And this is, we're using that glycerin soap base. So if I were to hold this up to a window, it would almost look like stained glass because it is somewhat transparent. It's really gem-like and it looks really pretty. I love the lather on this recipe. It's really nice and rich and feels really good on your hands. So the vibe of this bar is that it creates a stunning, shimmering gemstone-like bar that looks like it came from a high-end boutique. What it does, it combines moisturizing glycerin soap with fuchsia mica and the uplifting citrusy scent of lava blend. So use this yourself. You can use it on your face. You can use it on your body. You can use it as a hand soap, or you can also gift it. It's pink, so it's perfect for Valentine's Day for a friend. And this is a perfect entry-level soap project. All you do is melt the soap, stir, and pour it into the mold. I used the green Simply Earth molds that you get with your first box, but if you have other molds at home, feel free to use those. Do you think this recipe is going to be a gift for your friends, or are you going to keep it? Tell me in the comments. I have a really fun cheat sheet coming out that will have more recipes for Valentine's Day to give to your friends, coworkers, and family. I'm excited about. Holly says her granddaughter is already excited for the bright pink soap. Karen is going to make some for yourself and more for friends, for gifts. Mary says herself and family. Jerry says gift. Kentra's keeping it. Heather says both. Awesome. Oh, this is so fun. I love hearing about there's so many people saying both that you're going to make more. It's really easy to make and very satisfying. Our next recipe has such a cool texture. It is our cotton candy sugar soap. So the vibe is a playful, exfoliating, candy textured scrub. So it looks like, it reminds me of shaved ice, what it looks like. And the texture is not cold like ice, but it's got little, I don't know. It's like this. um, it features a unique snow cone texture using sugar and almond oil plus a little bit of melt and pour soap. So it's not just a sugar scrub, it's an exfoliating soap. So it'll wash your body as well. Pro tip, if you want this to last a really long time, you'll want to add a preservative to it. This doesn't have water in it. So it does, if you were to just sit this on your shelf, it will last a long time, like up to a year. But when you're using it in the shower, each time you use it, you'll probably get a little bit of water in it, and that water can cause mold. So if you want this to last a long time, add a preservative. But if you're just going to use this up quickly, it'll last okay. The smell is super fun. That's where not only the texture, but the smell is really fun. And it reminds me of cotton candy, which is one of my guilty pleasures. I love cotton candy. So it's inspired by that. Okay, so next up, washing your hands, really using really gentle ingredients. But it's no surprise that washing your hands over time or doing it a lot dries out your hand, or maybe just because it's winter, you have dry hands. We added this Silky hand saver balm. So it's this really nice texture. It's deep concentrated nourishment for dry, lizard-like winter hands, and it's water-free. So it's made out of all oils, almond oil, coconut oil, and beeswax, plus a little bit of sleepy blend, so it smells so good. I love how that blend smells. And there's no water in this recipe, and because of that, and it doesn't come into contact with water, it will last up to 6 to 12 months. Heather's excited for the scrub. Karen says, looks fun. Amy asks, can you whip the sugar scrub with a hand mixer? If you want to whip it, I would add more coconut oil. Well, let me look at the recipe real quick to refresh myself. Okay, so it's got a little bit of soap base in it and almond oil. If you want to whip it up, you'll want to add solid coconut oil to it. Probably 2 tablespoons would be enough, and then you can whip it, and that'll create a really soft and lighter texture. Good question. Mary's asking, does the recipe give you the amount of GeoGuard to do? It does. And we've got some people commenting me that your skin is craving some nourishment. This recipe is going to help you out. All right, so next up, this roll-on blend is going to, I was wishing I had it last night because I didn't sleep very well. And I was just like, oh, I know I do not want to get up, but I know essential oils would help me so much right now. And this is a perfect way to set you up for rest. You can apply it to your pulse points. It's calming and relaxing. And if you have not tried using essential oils before trying to fall asleep, try it. It is life-changing. So the vibe is a soothing, tuck-me-in aroma to help you unwind after a long day. What it does, it uses the calming sleeping blend and sweet tangerine and a carrier oil for easy applications to pulse points. You never want to use essential oils right on your skin, so we add a carrier oil and put it in a roll-on bottle like this so that you can use it whenever. And this recipe includes a kid-friendly tip on the card. So most of our roll-ons are a 3% dilution rate. But if you want to use it with kids, you'll want to use a 1% dilution rate, which is 1 drop. 1 to 2 drops of essential oil. So we have that tip on the card too. So are you a roll-on and relax person, or do you prefer to diffuse your oils to drift off to sleep? What's your favorite? Mary says she loves using roll-ons. Heather uses hand lotion every day. Got dry skin. Amy mentioned she loves the whipped butters from last month. They're so wonderful. I'm glad you love them. Amy says she does the roll-on and relax. It's a duck life. Says needs hand lotion. This is really going to help. It's really great for like dry cuticles. Karen is a fan of roll-ons because she has fur babies in the house, so she's cautious of diffusing. Yep, that's a great tool to keep incorporating aromatherapy into your life without making it really strong for your pets. It's a duck life, so she loves the roll-ons. All right, so let's move on to our last recipe in this month's box. We always have a roll-on and we always have a diffuser blend. So the vibe for a diffuser blend is a crisp and motivating scent profile designed to help keep you focused and find your workflow. What it does, it harnesses the bright energy of lava blend mixed with the refreshing herbal notes of basil. When you make these blends, I always recommend before you make the master blend, which is this little bottle, our recipe cards give you a recipe for just trying it in the diffuser. And then if you like it, I recommend making a little bottle so it's just on hand, ready to use. Um, if you feel like the basil is a little bit strong or you want the basil to be stronger, go ahead and do that and then adjust your diffuser blend for that. Here's a pro tip. Use it in your workspace to stay grounded and motivated during the February midwinter slump. Anybody else feel that? I wish that we could move New Year's to like the end of January because you have so much fun celebrating Christmas and then you celebrate New Year's and then it's just a while. Valentine's Day is fun, but it'd be fun to throw in another holiday. Why not? Heather says her boys call the roll-on the smelly good. I love that. Our most used roll-on in our house is we have Bumps and Boo Boos. We have a Bumps and Boo Boos roll-on. And it's just so handy. Like my son fell and he had a little owie under his chin. You don't want to put essential oils on broken skin. So once it's healed a bit, he had this like red mark that I was worried about scarring. And then I added that. I put the roll-on blend on it and it's almost cleared up. My other daughter had like a irritated bump on her skin, put that on there and just it cleared it right up. The power of oils, my friends. So, with your recipe box, do not forget that you have free access to a whole course. When your box gets delivered, you will get an email inviting you to the Essential Oil Hero course Melt and Pour Soap section. And Tessa has been working on some really fun additions to this. And so in that course, you will learn we'll give you more tips and tricks for making melt and pour soap and things you can make with it. I share a lot of different designs you can make with melt and pour soap. Also tips and tricks for foaming hand soap. And then also she is working on a cold process section of the course, and that's like making soap from scratch. So there's a little teaser. We've got some fun stuff heading your way. So soap totally from scratch means you're mixing like shea butter, coconut oil, olive oil, beautiful ingredients with lye, and we'll teach you how to do that safely. It's not as scary as it seems, and making it beautiful and wonderful. So stay tuned for that. Karen says she loves the course, very informative. Oh, Kendra says her birthday is the end of January, so she's got enough holidays. And your 6-year-old granddaughter keeps her own bumps and boo-boos roll on. I love that. Oh, by the way, there's 2 ways to get access to the Essential Oil Hero course. One is to be a subscriber. The other is we have hero kits, which gives you it's like a big box full of ingredients to make lots of different recipes. If you buy the hero kit, you also get access to this, to our soap section of our hero course. And Tessa's been working on a new soap hero kit. That's really great. So, just a little teaser at what's coming. And a reminder that you can win a $100 gift card when you take a picture of your creation and share it on social media. That can be on your own page or it can be in our Facebook group. And we should pick one winner to win a $100 gift card to Simply Earth. So, pretty great. Along with our subscription box, we have DIY kits that I just want to quick highlight here. One is highlight the soap themed one. One is our loofah melt and pour soap. Look how pretty those soaps are. Also a great Galentine's time gift. And then we have this new kit that I think is launching February 2, very soon. And you make this really cute drink inspired soap. It smells really good. It smells like a pink fruity drink. And we make this soap frosting, and you stick a little straw in it, and it looks like a cute little drink soap. So, another little teaser. And these are not a subscription box, but the world of soap is so vast, and you can make so many things. So, a reminder about our recipe box. With it, you get our big bonus box. So, this is an incredible value. You get a free hero course. You get access to our Facebook group. You get 10% off anything you add on to your recipe box plus free shipping. To add-ons, you get recipe box rewards. So I love to remind people in this video to go to simplyearth.com, sign into your account, and check to see if you have any rewards to redeem, because you do need to say, yes, I want this. So check that. And yeah. If you were to gift one item from this box to a friend, what would it be? Heather's excited for the new soap DIY kit. Yes, it is so cute. I love it. I was really proud of this. And the soap frosting, I've tried other soap frosting recipes, and I think we have a recipe on the hero course where if you've seen it, you whip the soap base, add a little bit of SCI powder to it, and it creates like a bubble frosting, but it doesn't dry hard. This soap frosting just uses melt and pour soap. You don't add anything to it, and it dries hard. So that makes it easier to gift and package and all that. Amy says she would gift the roll-on. Such a great, relaxing gift. Jamie, you're mentioning struggle accessing the courses. Email our team. We will make sure you get in. If you skip a recipe box, you won't get access to that course. It's directly tied to the recipe box. So if you get the recipe box, melt and pour soap kit, the melt and pour soap recipe box this month, you will get the soap hero course. It's meant to work alongside your recipe box or alongside our hero kits. So that's how access is given. Any other questions? I would love to answer any questions you have. I'll try to scroll through our comments because I'm sure I missed some. And a reminder that we have a workshop February 19 where I will make a couple of the recipes from this month's box live. I like to call it my natural DIY show. You'll be able to see me make recipes step by step. I'll give you pro tips and tricks. And I will also do a giveaway during that live, and I will give away our new melt and pour soap kit where you make this cute, super cute drink inspired soap. Look at that with the swirl. Since I'm showing you this anyway, I have some of my earlier renditions of the soap that I'm going to quick grab. Here, I'll make my screen bigger. So this is where we ended up with pink and yellow. My original design was to do like light pink and dark pink, but you just can't see it, can you? So that made me go with the yellow, and then I added the straw to make it, and that's in the kit too, to make it more drink-like. And then another issue I had was the frosting coming off. So the key to that, I'll just share the tip here, is that this soap still needs to be a little bit warm when you add this on, and also spritz it with rubbing alcohol. And then it'll work great. I've heard some people will score this base before pouring on a new layer, and that's another tip you can try too. Let me see. Heather's asking, will the February kit come with a round mold, or do you need to use your own? You should have gotten a mold in your very first recipe box. So when you first subscribe, in the first box you get that green, I don't have it next to me, that green Simply Earth mold should be in that box, and you can use that. If you didn't get that, you can email us and our team can help you with that. Al Chim is asking, any plans to make a round kitchen soap bar with a brush to wash dishes? Yes, we do have a plan. So February, we focus on Melt and Pour soap. March is face care. And April is cleaning. And I think you're going to see your recipe you like when we get to April. Amy is asking, why does rubbing alcohol help layers bind together? So when you're making layers with soap, you need to spritz the previous layer with rubbing alcohol to get the next one to stick to it. And that's because rubbing alcohol breaks the surface tension of the soap, so it allows soap layers to stick together. Kentra's excited about April. Sometimes during these reveals, it's hard not to give away like too much from future months, because of course we're working ahead on amazing things. Just gonna see if I see any other questions. Ooh, Heather made a dish soap with the glycerin. I haven't tried glycerin Melt and Pour soap for washing dishes. How'd it work? Amy says she recently made the bath bombs kit awesome and said the video is really helpful. And you were surprised at how perfect they came out. Good job, because bath bombs are kind of actually tricky to make. You see so many people making them, and then you're like, ooh, I'm going to get this stuff, and I'm going to make this amazing bath bomb, and then sometimes it'll react all over the place. So great work. And also the molding bit is the trickiest part. So well done, you. It's a Duck Life is asking, what kind of rubbing alcohol do you need? Does it have to be 99%? It does not have to be 99%. You're probably asking because when you make bath bombs, 99% is what you need because you don't want to add any water to it. Soap is not so fussy. You can use any kind of rubbing alcohol. 70 will work. 91% will work a little bit better. But if you just have 70% at home, that will work. Nancy is asking about new recipe books coming out soon. Yes, we have 2 editions coming out in the next couple months. I think it's in March, but maybe April. Ooh. Mary says, April is your birthday. Happy birthday in April. Next week is my birthday, and I like to celebrate with you guys. So stay tuned for a fun sale for my birthday. February 2 is a day you'll want to stay close to your emails. I launched this book on my birthday using Kickstarter, and you guys made all my dreams come true by making it happen on my birthday. That's like one of my favorite birthday gifts ever. Heather says the glycerin soap worked great for dishes. Cool. Love that. If you are on social media, really popular right now is solid dish soap. Like we're going to share a recipe in April that sits in a ramekin. If you wanted to do that with glycerin soap, you could just melt the soap and pour it into that ramekin. And then you kind of have that stylish solid dish soap look. Cool. All right, that's all I see for questions. I will be live again next on February 19, where I will make some of these recipes with you. I'll talk more about ingredients and tips and tricks on actually making them. And sometimes it's just nice to see someone do it in real time, making the recipes. So I hope you can join me then. If you have your box at that point, you can make it along with me, or you can just hang out. It's a good time. And learn for when you're ready to make your recipes. Oh, Doreen is asking, what is a ramekin? It's basically a little bowl that like people make creme brulee in. It's like a little dessert dish. And for some reason, people use those on social media and to put their dish soap in. And it's just cute. Karen's excited, looking forward to new things. We have so many fun things happening. I just want to tell you about them all and work on them all and share them all. So join me again on February 19 for that live workshop, and I'll keep on sharing great things. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been really fun, and I will see you in a few weeks.